Hello guys, welcome back. This is a boy here, Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. Please try as much as possible as usual to support your boy. Like this video, comment, share it on all social media platform, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. Well, we are still on the Twitter ban, but that is not all we're going to discuss in this video. First one is coming from Timaya. He said, if they can knock your wife, you are finished as a man. Stupid. If any man out there can F your wife as a man, you are finished. You are finished. You are not man enough if another man can F your wife. I don't know the reason why Timaya is deciding to say this kind of thing while we are passing through this Twitter of a thin ban and other Nigeria issues. Well, he thinks that that's the only issue that is most concerned of now. And that Davido has something to say about Twitter banned. He just simply said, Nigeria, which way? And also he wrote that after he tweeted that, he said, yo, my Twitter stopped working after that tweet. What the have? It don't be. He said Nigeria was once a country, but now Nigeria is no longer a country. That is what he's saying. And I don't know, man. I do not know what will happen next. I don't know what we should be expecting next in Nigeria. What do you think it will be next now that Twitter has been banned? What do you think will be next? And the next one is coming from Mr. Macaroni. He said, social media was sweet and juicy in 2015. Now it is bitter because we use the same social media to demand good governance from you. You, sir, have indeed given us a new Nigeria of killings, kidnapping, banditry, loss of job, economic instability, and dictatorship. Mr. Macaroni really get mine though. Honestly, I kind of like admire him because he's seen a lot of things now. So keep on doing it, Mr. Macaroni. I love what Aproko Doctor wrote on Twitter. He said, after using VPN, what next? We move on as usual. It is how we keep moving on anytime our fundamental human rights are trampled upon. What's the limit? Where does it end? Before I forget, shame on the Nigerian Senate. Well, what do they have to say about it though? And this next one is coming from Reno or Mockery. He has something to say about Twitter. I'm still waiting to hear what Reno Mockery has to say about Twitter. He said, make money so when you see human suffering, you won't need to pray. You will just pay. Be like the good Samaritan. When he saw the man attacked by robbers, he didn't pray. He paid. In your time of need, you need payers, warriors, not prayer warriors. Exactly. Please, God, give me prayer warriors. I do not need prayer warriors. But everybody need prayer though. Let's be sincere. Everybody need prayer. And check out what happened in Lagos. This guy kind of like narrated it. So let me firstly play you the video before talking about it.
Please, as much as you can, especially if you're a woman, avoid driving through Apapa Oworonshoki Expressway. This morning around 12, I was driving through that place and there was traffic. So a container truck was in front of me. I was trying to keep my eyes on it to be sure that Konisi Wala or anything. Then this stout came to the left side of my where I was driving. I don't understand too many English, and he was asking me to give him money. He was saying, how will I be driving this kind of car? And I will say I don't have money to give him. I did not even answer him. I was shy. My focus was on the trailer. Then he removes my mirror. See, he removed the mirror. The mirror was engraved. There's nothing he could do about it. He could not sell it or anything. But he just wanted to show that there was nothing I could do. And sadly, there was nothing I could do because a lot of people were there. Nobody was saying anything. Even a policeman was sitting close to the place. He did not do anything. This country is just... Sha avoid that trout.
Oh, person, you beg person money, person no give you money. The next thing is for you to remove his side mirror. Hey, this country, like wow. And the policeman was sitting there. People were just looking. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy. Well, those things happen every day, though. Well, thank God this woman is speaking out, and I am not expecting anything to happen, though. And they check out this bride. She wore her makeup, and she was going for her own wedding in church. You know what the church members or the pastor told her? They send her back to clean up that makeup. If not, she won't be wedded in that church.
See wahala. After doing all that stress, doing a very nice makeup for her, we had to take it off because of our church, MFM. It is well.
Well, I don't pity you, though. You know your church. You are supposed to abide by the rules of the church. And meanwhile, for our own, see, I don't think we, this world, we are making things difficult for ourselves. Marriage doesn't necessarily mean that you must go to church. We are making things difficult ourselves. We are set up rules that is making things tedious for us. Marriage just involves you as the woman saying yes or no first to the man. Once you say yes, the family of the man bears witness, and the family of the woman bears witness, even if it's inside a parlor or inside a gathering, bear witness to that, and they say their prayers. I'm telling you, that is marriage according to God. God has recognized you that yes, you guys are married. As far as there are weaknesses around you, marriage just have to do with weaknesses. Weaknesses from your own, from the bride side, and weaknesses from the groom side, and mostly importantly, it should be the father and the mother. That's all. That's marriage to God. Whatever you are doing, trying to do other things, go to church, go to mosques, that is just you. You are the one doing all those things. That is you doing extra. So I don't blame the church, though. Yes, she should clean up that makeup. She should clean it and go back to it's her church. Thank God it's her church, not the groom's church. Why are you wearing that kind of heavy makeup and you are going to church to do what? Then the next one is coming from Dati Freezy. He said why God has not solved Nigeria problem. He said, if you like, engrave a hashtag on your forehead or tattoo it on your lungs and liver. If you do not obey God's commandment, He cannot answer your prayers. Have you ever wondered why God hasn't solved Nigeria problem despite all your daily marathons, prayers, and 5 church per street? Because for Him to solve our problem, we have to obey His Son, who gave us a command under God's blood oath, instructing us to love one another, putting the other person's interest above our own. Many pagan nations understand these principles, hence are succeeding. Until this instruction is adhered to, mark my word, Nigeria will continue in this trend. He said many nations understand these simple laws. That is why they are flourishing. But we serve God the most, and yet we do not understand God. I believe Nigeria, honestly, apart from what he's saying though, apart from what the Freezy is saying, I believe Nigeria we do not understand God. Just like a child who is crying. Crying, maybe he's hungry, or the child is crying, maybe he poop on his or her pant, and you keep feeding him food. Meanwhile, that is not his problem. Of course, you're going to get the same result. The child will continue to cry. We just know how to pray. Mosques everywhere, churches everywhere. But when it comes to love that starts first. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love We do not know how to love, and yet we keep going to church, going to mosques, praying. Praying to who? When you do not have love in your heart, let's be sincere, you do not have love. We do not have love in our hearts. We don't. You come here and just say, you do not have love in your heart. I myself don't know how to love. That is the big problem we are facing. I myself, even saying it, don't know how to love. I'm trying my best to know how to love. Not just love or love girlfriend or boyfriend kind of love. I mean love your neighbor. Love your neighbor. But it's quite unfortunate. Just imagine if I love my neighbor as myself and that neighbor love me as his or herself. Don't you think things will be sweet in this world? But I know other people are spoiling the kind of love that we should be giving out. Because when I love you and you are not loving me back, you want me to still be loving you, na there wahala dey o, me no go love you at all. You know those kind of talk. And I kind of like understand it though. I understand. And check out what this woman said. She said, out of 1,000 cases of infertility in marriages, 900 are caused by factors related to the male partner. Bro, just because your manhood seems to be active doesn't mean it is healthy enough to impregnate a woman. Women are most time not the problem. She should have tried to discuss it in a wider range, like let us know exactly what she's saying. And meanwhile, Catholic has banned Father Mbaka on participating or talking about Nigeria politics. So they recently released a press statement officially banning Father Mbaka to ever talk about politics. Well, honestly, let's be honest. It is not possible. I don't think it's possible for anybody to just walk by without talking about Nigeria situation, Nigeria politics. In fact, we all need to talk. If we do not talk, who will then talk? So I don't blame Father Mbaka for talking, because honestly speaking, let's be honest, you cannot just keep blind eye. I talk about entertainment in my videos. This channel is mainly about entertainment, but other things are popping up. We cannot come here and keep entertaining ourselves and not know the fact that is going on in Nigeria. So that is why I cannot just close my eye and just be watching. I have to just say something. That's exactly what I'm doing. So I do not blame him for talking about churches and other things once. And then to end this video, this one is coming from Governor Makinde. Is apologizing, appealing to the federal government to lift that suspension on Twitter. He said, statement by the governor, Shea Makinde, regarding the suspension of Twitter's operation in Nigeria by the federal government. It has become imperative for me to release a statement regarding the suspension of Twitter's operation in Nigeria by the federal government. As leaders, we should go beyond emotional reaction to issues and think about how our action will affect the people we lead and our international rating socially and economically. Twitter has become the platform for young people and indeed all Nigeria to exercise their fundamental right to express and publish an opinion. They use the platform to complain, argue, and give feedback to the government and its agencies, who in turn use this to improve policies. This is a fundamental point that should be kept in mind as we debate the necessity of this suspension. We should also remember that Twitter has gone beyond the source of communication for many of our hard-working youth in Nigeria. It has become a source of livelihood for many, irrespective of their political affiliation or religious leanings. Nigeria Youth and Digital Communication Organization earn a living from being able to use the platform to post communications on behalf of their clients. Others who may not have physical stores also rely on Twitter to give visibility of their product and services. Furthermore, I believe the federal government should be actively interested in how certain policies and action will affect investors' confidence. I therefore use this medium to appeal to the federal government to reverse this suspension for the greater good of Nigeria. Simple and short. Apart from the news, people are making a living out of this Twitter. People are doing other things that don't necessarily concern politics. They don't give a damn about politics. They just want to make a living. Now, you think Twitter will feel it in any way? We Nigerians are feeling it. We Nigeria will also pay. We are indirectly paying. Well, thank you very much for watching. It's your boy Adamslink. Have a wonderful day and stay blessed. Bye.